Huge Chinese vessels aggressively chased small fishing boats in Recto Bank last week. For the Philippine Coast Guard, this is a bait from China to blame us for the increasing tension in the West Philippine Sea. Here's the story.
This part of the West Philippine Sea is where fisher folks from Quezon, Palawan catch fish like tambakol or yellowfin tuna. They consider the sea as a huge blessing for them and as part of our territory. On April 4, around 30 fishermen from Quezon were going to the Recto Bank to catch fish using their floating aggregate devices or payaw. But during their trip, Chinese vessels appeared and harassed the Pinoy fishermen. In this video, a Chinese Coast Guard vessel was chasing a small boat of a Filipino. In facing the Chinese vessels that are 10 times larger than their boats, the lives of the Filipino fishermen were at huge risk.
Yun sir, yung ginagawa nila pag nakikita nila kami, lumalapit sila sa amin bago lang nagatakbo sa gilid, bago biglang maneuver sa harap.
This is also not the first Pinoy fishermen experienced aggressive Chinese vessels.
Minsan parang naiyak ka talaga sa na delikado ang buhay mga pero wala tayong magagawa dyan kasi trabaho man natin.
Pag nangangawil kami o nakapundo kami sa bawra, minsan ikot-ikutan kami, minsan natatakot kasi nirorombo kami, mabilis yung takbo nila tapos bigla lang din hihinto. Sana naman ma-proteksyonan yung atin para yung Pilipinas rin pa yung makinabang.
The Recto Bank is believed to be rich in reserved gas and oil. It is our country's exclusive economic zone, and yet China is claiming Recto Bank to be part of their territory. Philippine Coast Guard spokesperson for West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Tariela, said China is trying to bait us with their illegal activities. He insisted they will not respond to them with illegal tactics as per the mandate of the President.
The guidance of the President is very clear. We should be maintaining our temper in responding to these provocative actions of the Chinese Coast Guard, and we should still be professional in dealing with them. We don't intend to escalate the tension. No? We don't want to incite any conflict with any country.
Recto Bank na yan, ha? Recto Bank na yan. Ang lapit na yan sa
80
coastline.
nautical miles
80 nautical
off
miles.
the coast of Palawan.
Because Recto Bank is supposedly very rich in
oil,
resource.
gas, and other minerals.
So, kaya ang request, there have been in the past na certain private companies na gusto tignan, i-research yung oil. Pero ang request lang nila, sana samahan sila ng mga
Philippine government vessels.
Navy boats or Coast Guard boats while they do the research. Kasi if we find oil within this zone na yan, malaking bagay sa Pilipinas yan.
And that's within our economic
It's either we harvest the oil ourselves or
economic zone.
'di ba? We harvest the oil ourselves or i-contract natin ibang countries, mag-joint tayo, 'di ba? Malaking dagdag sa income ng bansa.
Oo. Pero ito nga yung nangyaring incident diyan noong April 4 is days before itong ang tawag dito multilateral maritime activity sa West Philippine Sea yesterday. 'Di ba? At nakita naman natin, sabi nga daw dun sa mga ibang journalists na nakasama doon, brace yourselves, baka magkaroon na naman ng water cannoning incident. Pero unfortunately, wala naman. Pero nagkaroon naman ng yung mga ginawa ng Chinese Coast Guard doon na, di ba, nagmaneuver sila. Ito yung mga CCG na to, yung mga mabibilis. Di ba, yung mabibilis na fast vessels na gamit nila.
Ang boat na nandun at that time were the smaller craft, but faster. Kasi they have bigger boats. They have bigger boats, lagi nila lampasan daw ng mga smaller boats ng Pilipinas kaya hindi nila mahabol. This time around, ang na-deploy was the smaller ones. Pero, small for them, pero compared
malaki
to us,
sa atin.
Malaki pa rin.
Oh, if you would compare it. And just sinasabi nga din ng mga ng mga mangingisda natin doon. And sometimes nakikita natin itong nangyari ito because there were journalists na kasama during that exploration or that na activity. Pero there were times or most of the time pag walang kasama na sila lang doon, even the Chinese fishermen themselves ay nambubuli sa mga Pilipino mangingisda. And which is, diba, not right.
And that's and then this is already 80 nautical miles away na lang, ha. Anong next? Pupunta sila sa shore, tapos sabihin nila sa kanila yung buhangin. Kayo talaga.
Oo, nako. Of course, 'di ba, at the end of the day, we still want a peaceful resolution to this.
Oh, pero if you keep on coming into my house unannounced, it's...
Oo. Tsaka ayoko yung sinasabi ni ni former spokesperson Harry Roque
I don't like it also.
I don't like the word that
Allow.
he uses, 'di ba? Every time na meron siyang mga interview na sinasabi na bakit ganito dapat
China
yung
should
ginagawa,
allow,
'di ba? I don't think China would allow yung ganun ang wording niya na parang kasi using that word means na nagpapaalam pa rin tayo sa China. It means na we recognize yung authority ng China over us.
Ba't ako maghingi ng permission to do things in my house? If I wanna move furniture in my house, kakatok ko sa kabilang bahay. Oy, pwede ba ako mag-usap ng
If you
furniture?
wanna move furniture in your house, you ask me.